Hey everyone, Kobe1 Kenobi 456 here, recording a video. So yeah, today I'm kind of doing a news update. So I haven't done a news update in a long time on this channel because I've been just so busy lately. Haven't been really, well, mostly busy with walkthroughs and stuff like that, to where when I finish recording parts, I'm just way too tired to like do news updates. And there hasn't been a lot of significant, amazing news lately for any games, because most games that I usually report on, like 3DS games, PS Vita, stuff like that, it's just most of the games have already come out or are about to come out, to where it's nothing really too important or anything that we're finding out. But I guess I'll go on and talk about Sonic Generations. So as we all know, that game already came out. Basically know everything about the PS3 and 360 version. But one thing I did want to talk about are the sales. So at first, as you heard, Sonic Generations was the most pre-ordered Sonic game ever in the history of Sonic games, and I believe the first week it sold is better than any other Sonic game in the past, like better than like any Sonic game, excluding Mario and Sonic at the Olympics games, better than any Sonic game basically since the Adventure days. So Sonic Generations seemed to have been selling well in the first week when it came out, November 1st. But now, Sega is really dealing with AAA titles recently, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Battlefield 3, what else is there? Uncharted 3, all these games, a lot of 3 games. But yeah, a lot of games have come out that have been really competing with Sega with their Sonic Generations game. And because of all these great games that have been coming out, well, really popular games, I mean, I don't think Call of Duty is really a great series. The sales for Sonic Generations have fallen in North America by 76%, basically selling around, I believe, only 41,000 copies, and just barely over 40,000 copies in the second week of sales. Basically around, I believe, I'm looking at some figures right here, around nearly 24,000 for the Xbox 360 version, and then around just under 17,000 for the PS3 version. So it's a very, very huge drop from what we've seen before. Now, the game could possibly sell better on Black Friday, as most people are, you know, some people are like, well, I'm going to get the game on the Christmas, like for Christmas, or like not on launch day or anything like that. But on Black Friday, it's going to be $20 off to $30, which means that could still kill profits for the game. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that Sonic Generations isn't doing well, because it is a really spectacular game. I think it's awesome. But there are some good news. Sonic Generations for the 3DS is coming out soon. It'll be coming out November 22nd for the 3DS. The only competition it'll really have is Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. And, you know, but the thing is that it's coming out, I believe, 3 days before Black Friday. So, I think that version might actually sell better than 360 PS3 version, to be perfectly honest. Because, you know, with people picking up 3DSs and stuff like that, if they're going to pick up Mario, most of the time they're going to pick up another game like Zelda or Sonic. So if they see Sonic there at like stores or something like that, they'll probably just pick up Sonic along with Mario or something like that. Or or like pick up Sonic and then see Mario there. So, yeah, I think Sonic Generations for the 3DS will sell well. But we have some info about the upcoming, the last stage confirmed. So a lot of people thought that Apatos was in Sonic Generations for the 3DS, because we saw a trailer, Japanese trailer, with a commercial showing it off. It looks basically exactly like Apatos, but a lot of people forgot about the stage Sonic Rush Water Palace, which looks very identical in some ways to the Apatos, like Water Palace does. And that's actually what the level is in Sonic Generations for the 3DS. It's not Apatos, but it's Water Palace. So pretty cool. I guess I'll show a couple of pics here. And you know, I mean, one thing that I've kind of not liked about the like Sonic Generations level list is that most of the levels that have been chosen are just levels that are like early in games, like, you know, with like the level list they chose in Sonic Generations for the 360 and PS3 version, they didn't really choose levels that were in later, like later levels in the games that they chose. They actually chose like earlier levels, and they're making all these like beautiful levels and stuff like that, but they're not that challenging or anything like that in my opinion. And that's one thing I'm concerned about for Sonic Generations for the 3DS. But a Spanish magazine, I believe Nintendo, like it's some Spanish like Nintendo magazine, I believe, reviewed the game, said that there are around 100 extra missions in the game that you can actually play, and they actually gave it a 9 out of 10, which is an amazing rating, seriously. So Sonic Generations 3DS should be a good game, and from what I've heard, it plays well and all that stuff. The only person I really did hear that bad stuff about was from TSSZnews.com. That was the only place that I heard that Sonic Generations for the 3DS was crap. But besides that, everyone else has said that it's a really good game. They're excited about the online multiplayer, like racing and stuff like that, which is something that the 360 and PS3 versions don't really have. I mean, sure, they have online mode, but it's not like interactive with someone else. So yeah, and then InGamer, I believe, reviewed the game, and they gave it a 79 out of 100. So, and that was actually a better score than Cave Story 3D that they gave. So I think Sonic Generations 3DS is going to be a good game, and you should definitely stay tuned for it. Let me think. Oh, one thing I haven't talked about, because, you know, it's kind of a joke, actually. If y'all haven't heard about it, PETA, which is like some, company, like, organization, to where they're basically about the ethics of, like, treating animals properly and stuff like that. Which is kind of funny, because if you've heard before, they actually put down, like, a couple of thousand of animals a year instead of giving them to, like, homes or anything like that. They, like, get an overload of animals and they just put them down, basically let them die in their sleep, which is really sad. But they were trying to go against, like, they were trying to like target Mario with Super Mario 3D Land, which I will say is an excellent game. As you see right here, well, you can't really see, there isn't the Tanuki suit there, but Mario in the game would turn into like a Tanuki. Well, he would have this Tanuki suit which looked like a raccoon, and Tanuki in Japan is like the raccoon dog. And you know, they were saying that Mario was supporting the skinning of the skinning of raccoon dogs and stuff like that in the game, which is kind of funny because you don't see that in the game. You get the power up from a leaf. So how did they put that together, like saying that Mario is supporting the skinning of raccoon dogs? Yeah, that's like something like stupid, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say. But it's pretty retarded, you know, a lot of these organizations are like stupid morons, and you know, they're just like freaks. So, yeah, they had this little flash game too, basically, to where like you're playing a raccoon dog and you have to save your own hide, and then afterwards, if you get Mario, it'll have like bleep you Mario for like taking a raccoon dog's hide. It's kind of ridiculous actually, but you know, that's what they did. And now Nintendo did actually respond to them, saying that the game's only about the power-ups. It's not really about there's no intentions in the game for like supporting anything besides just like having fun with these different power-ups and stuff like that, because Mario's become like a bee in games. He's become all these different characters, a frog, but he doesn't skin frogs or bees or anything like that to get these suits. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny, but you know, like the journalists are like getting a huge buzz out of this. But now PETA is basically saying that the whole thing was all a joke. Yeah, seriously, it's stupid. But they said here, here's what the like people in charge of them said about the Mario Kills Tanuki campaign. Mario fans, relax. PETA's game was meant to be tongue-in-cheek, a fun way to call attention to a serious issue. The raccoon dogs are skinned alive for their fur. We wish real-life Tanukis could fly or swat enemies away with their tails and escape from those who profit from their skins. You can help them by never buying real fur. Yeah, pretty retarded. I mean, they're a bunch of hypocrites, like most of those organizations are, full of crazy people. So, it's pretty ridiculous. But you know, they've gone against other people in the past, like Super Meat Boy, saying that it was again wrong to have like you know, a slab of meat playing in a game and stuff like that, and just going against people because like Cooking Mama, I think they went against them because, oh, that game wasn't a vegetarian game. I mean, it's just retarded baloney. So don't pay too much attention to them. I mean, they're nothing but troublemakers, really. So that basically, oh wait, actually there's one more thing I just remembered. I have some info on the PS Vita. Kind of announced, I don't know when it was announced, quite, I guess like last week or something like that. Sony has this program or something like that to where people who had old versions of like PSP games and stuff like that for their PSP, basically what they do is keep their game so that they have the serial number on the back of their thing. And what they do is with this program is you actually have to put the serial number on like this on the like the PlayStation Store for the PlayStation Vita, and it'll allow you to buy your games again for the PlayStation Vita for a discounted price. So basically, instead of like $20 or something like that, you'll be able to buy the game for around $7, which is kind of I guess cheap way, in my opinion, to get money out of people who bought a game before, but because your system isn't able to support a UMD drive, they're going to screw you over. It's kind of sad, to be honest, in my opinion. So it's kind of a waste. But the thing is that I guess people can, you know, just do that, and then what they can do is trade it in a GameStop or sell it on eBay and get their money mostly back. So I don't think it's terrible, but it would screw people who did buy those pre-owned versions, because if they put serial number in for their PlayStation Vita, then it'd kind of be messed up. So, but anyway, yeah, that's basically it. So nothing really too much to talk about. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more vids, walkthroughs, and updates. Well, stay tuned for more news, updates, and all that jazz. And check out my walkthrough on Super Mario 3D Land on Cobalt Armani 456. Also, check out the Nintendo blogger, Tim from Latest 3DS Games. Plans to be doing an unboxing of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Deluxe Edition, I believe. Posting a few gameplay videos on the Nintendo blogger before it comes out in the US and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, I did an unboxing of Super Mario 3D Land. If you want to check that out, came out with a pre-order bonus and stuff like that. But just check out those channels out. My walkthrough on Super Mario 3D Land, and definitely will be doing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on Sunday, and then on Tuesday I'll also at the same time, while I'm doing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, be doing a walkthrough on Sonic Generations for the 3DS. So I'm really excited. So thanks again. See you. Have a good day.